guys, so today's video is going to be my October Boxycharm unboxing and try on. So I created this look with everything that came into my Boxycharm, and I love Boxycharm so much, so I'm always happy to do these videos every single month. Before I get into this video, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified for future uploads. And yeah, if you want to see how I created this look with the stuff that came in my October Boxycharm, then just keep on watching. Alright, so here I have the October box and I'm so excited to open it. I did already cut it open. I kind of took a peek, I'm not gonna lie. I just literally can't wait to sit down and film these videos sometimes, so I just have to open them and just take a peek. But I didn't really get a good look, so we're about to get a good look. So this month's card comes with more information on what they're changing, but the theme for this month's box is After Dark. And oh my gosh, I just saw a few of the products and I'm just so excited to try them on. So they're changing Boxycharm and they're having a Boxycharm premium situation starting in November, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be signing up for that because honestly $35 a month is a little bit more than I intended to spend. I usually I stopped subscription boxes a few years back because I just was getting repetitive things, things I already owned or things I didn't really need at the time. And taking a look in this box, I'm already a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll get into that. Apparently it's a better value. For $35 you get $175 value, so I'm gonna look into it. I might decide to go premium maybe for a couple of months. Maybe I'll just try it out for November, we'll see. Let me not forget to tell you guys the prices. Alright, so opening it up, let's see what I'm gonna start with first. I'm just after the Boxy looks last month that I was so impressed with it, I'm just I want more things, and this box looks so small. When it landed on my doorstep, I was like, what is this? This is not the normal Boxycharm. And then I realized it's because Boxy Luxe was so much bigger and it had so many more products that they needed a much bigger box. So yeah, we'll see. I just quickly applied my moisturizer because I completely forgot to do that. And I'm going to start with the eyes because I already have my eyes primed, and the other stuff in here is actually I think that's a primer, but we'll see. We'll get into that. So the palette that came in this month's Boxycharm is the Dose of Colors Baked Browns palette, and I'm so excited for this because I've actually wanted this palette so much in the past. I almost bought all the little ones. They have Marvelous Mauves and they have the different shade families, I guess, in one single palette. I like that this is super compact, it's super travel friendly, so I'm excited to try this out. Let's see what look I come up with today. Oh my god. So I was watching other people's Boxycharms and theirs also came shattered. I think this one's shattered. Oh my gosh. This is just, it might be one of those palettes that, oh no, it's not shattered. It just has a little bit of fallout, I guess. I'm glad I'm doing my eyes first, but there's a lot of product in here. When I look at the palette, it's completely fine, so I don't know. That's super weird. It comes with a little brush and everything. I probably won't ever use this. Well, actually, this might be good for really detailed crease work, but. So what I love about this palette is it's super compact, super travel friendly, as I already said, but you have, you can create a full look with this. This is a good brow bone highlight, a good transition shade, a good lid shade, deepen the outer corner, and you can use this as an eyeliner. Probably gonna do that exact same thing that I just mentioned right now. So I'm gonna just speed this up because I told you exactly what I was gonna do. Let's zoom you in so you guys can see exactly how I'm doing my eyes, and I'm just gonna speed through this. These are probably the most pigmented matte eyeshadows I've ever used in my life. I do have one more Dose of Colors palette. It's the Desi X Katie Staycation palette. Oh, I have two because they had a little one at first, the quad. I have both of those. But these shadows are so much better. They are so pigmented and they blend it out so nicely. The only thing is that they're all so close in color that you can't really see the gradient in it. And it almost looks like I just put one shadow on and just blended it into the crease. So that's my only thing about this. This palette runs for $32. To be honest, a 5-pan eyeshadow palette for $32 to me is a little bit steep, but they are bigger pans than a normal eyeshadow palette. But again, a Morphe eyeshadow palette that comes with 20 or 30 shadows is around the same price. They are smaller pans, but still. The shadows in this palette also have a lot of fallout. As you saw, I had to wipe away so much. I'm still having to wipe away so much of the shadow that fell on my face. I am glad I did my eyes first, that is for sure. And the palette looks a little bit messy now because of it as well. I dunked into it, and as soon as I did, it went everywhere, but I think that's the price you have to pay for getting such a pigmented shadow. I really do like how this turned out. I really do like this palette. I think I'm gonna be using it like if I travel, if I go for like a weekend away somewhere, I definitely will be bringing it with me because these are such neutral shades that I could use every day. I love that you can create a whole look on one palette and you can use every single shade and make it work for the look you're going for, or you could just take even one shade and just, like I said, blend it into the crease. It kind of looks like I'm doing that now anyway, but whatever. I really do like the brown eyeliner situation too. I feel like that's coming really back in. But yeah, I think I created like this really cute fall look. I don't know. Let me know what you think. So the next thing I see in the box is, oh wait, let me zoom out. So the next thing I see in the box is the Touch in Sol Pretty what does it say? Touch in Sol Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. So I'm not sure exactly what this is, so I'm gonna read it off the little pamphlet. So this is an ultra hydrating priming skin balm with a sensationally smooth texture that melts into your skin and creates the ultimate glow that lasts throughout the day. So really, honestly, I need a pore filling primer. I have a lot of texture, I have really big pores, so I'm curious to see how this will look under my favorite foundation at the moment. So let's see, I'm gonna try this out, and it comes in a little tub like this. It actually, I was confused as to whether it was a moisturizer or a primer. How? Oh, it's so weird. What is this? Oh, it's really interesting packaging. So it opens like this, even though it seems like this should be the top. It's not. Wow, I thought it was gonna be more like a Tatcha, like the Silk Canvas kind of thing, because it's a balm. Like I thought a balm would be more thick, but it is like a really like heavy looking cream. It doesn't have a smell. Well, there's like a faint smell in there. Honestly, let's hope that I like this and hope that my foundation looks good over this, because I do have one more video to film today. So it is really thick, but it's spreading really nicely and evenly. Actually, looking at it, it really did. I thought I was gonna say no, it's not smoothing anything, but I think it is. This runs for $32. I hope my foundation looks okay over it. It's hard to give a first impression on a primer. Like, we'll see how my foundation looks over it, and then I'll let you know how I feel about it. Before I do though, I do have a sponge in my box. This is the, what is this? Illuminati Cosmetics Sponge. And this is $21. So it's like the same price as a beauty blender, and it looks like this. It feels really dense. It reminds me of, what does it remind me of? Oh, it reminds me of my Sigma sponge. Excuse how dirty it is. I used it yesterday, but they're very, very firm. Like in comparison to a beauty blender, this is so firm. I'm not sure I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna go wet it. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that it's wet, it still feels super firm, but look at how big it got. It is so big. Like, this one is wet still too. This is my Juno & Co sponge that I've been loving a lot too. This is a little bit wet. As you can see, it is significantly bigger, so it's gonna be interesting to see. It's still so firm though. I wonder if that's gonna help it like not soak up the product. Let's see. So I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. This is so good. I've been loving this stuff for the past few weeks. I should have included it in my September favorites, but I completely forgot. I think that this is the most flawless foundation I own. This is not the hydrating one, although I wonder how I would like the hydrating one because I do have dry skin, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna try that at some point, but right now I'm gonna try and see how the sponge works with my new favorite foundation. Well, I mean, I don't know if I've included it in monthly favorites before. I might have, but it's been a while since, like, I forgot that I had this and I pulled it out and I was like, you know what, let's try it. And then I love the way my skin look over it. Does anyone else ever do that? Like, I love when I find a product that I haven't used in a while and I rediscover it and I love it again. I don't know, I just love it. Let me put on my headband because this is way too much. I don't want it to get in my hair. So I do take like a lot of this because that way, like, it gives me like the full coverage that I really, really like. It does not cake up, so if you're worried about that, don't be. I super recommend that everyone gets this foundation. It's so good. And it's so affordable too. Oh my god. So now let's see how this works. I feel like there's still a lot of water in here. Let me try to wring it out. Yes, I'm wringing it out on my floor right now. It's carpet. It's okay. It'll clean it out. Actually, not much came out. That's so weird. So far, so good. I'm actually really liking the sponge. So it's really not soaking up product, and I think that's a density factor as well. I like the finish that it's giving me with this foundation, but I feel like I still like my Juno & Co sponge a lot more. So now I'm going to take concealer, and I ran out of my Makeup Revolution concealer, like the same one that goes with the foundation. So I'm just going to take a lighter shade. This is the shade F3 in the same foundation that I use on my face. I've never done this before, but when I bought this foundation, it was just way too light for me. So I figure it might work as a concealer. Let's try it, right? I mean, if it doesn't work, then whatever. In my other video, I'm just going to look really crazy. But as you can see, it's much lighter than my foundation. So hopefully it looks okay in my under eye and like highlighting the center of my face and stuff. Let's see how this sponge works under the eyes. So I think it's just a little bit too big, in my opinion, for me to get like really under there. I don't know. Am I crazy? It's not quite getting in that inner corner because it's just so big. I don't want to stab my eyeball, to be honest. But so I went ahead and set my face with setting powder. I should have just let it bake while I did my under eye because oh my god, the fallout. But again, it's a trade for like having really nice, really pigmented shadows. So I don't know. I'm going to quickly do my bronzer and blush because I don't have any of that in my box, and I will just fast forward through this part. Okay, so the next thing I have in my box is the Gellar Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator, and this is a highlighter, obviously, and this is in the shade Charming Pink. So I actually already own, not this one, but I own, I think it's like a golden one. I forgot the exact name of it, but I have it somewhere in my highlighter drawer. That's a mess that I need to fix. But this is $26, so that's a pretty good deal. I'm not sure this is gonna match this look though. I think Boxycharm needs to really consider what they put in their boxes before they send them out, because honestly, this does not match my eyes. A more golden one would, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it for the sake of this video. And I'm gonna be using the Moda brush that I got in my Boxy Looks, and I'm just gonna swirl it in there, and I don't know, it's not as pigmented as the other. Oh, yes it is. There you go. I still really like the formula of this. Like, if it's the same as the other one, it's really nice. So it's not as pink as it is in the pan on my face, so I'm actually really appreciative of that. But again, I felt like the gold one would look a lot better with this entire look that I have going on here. So I don't know why my contour looks so weird today. It looks like so much stronger on camera than in person. Like in person, it looks like I'm hardly wearing anything, and I felt like I needed to add more, but obviously not if it looks like this in camera. But let me just like do some more blending of my contour real quick. I really love this highlighter though. Like look at that. Look at how pretty that is. But I've always been a fan of this formula. I'm gonna put a brown eyeliner on in my waterline off camera, and I'm gonna put on lashes as well, and I'll be right back. So my lashes are acting up today. I'm so sorry if you see them all wonky. My lash glue is like dying or something. I'm not sure what's going on, but I am not happy with this situation at all. But there's really nothing I can do about it because I just gotta get on with this, to be honest. But anyway, the last thing in my box is this Iconic London, what's it called? This is a lip plumping gloss. Ooh, I love a lip plumping gloss because my lips are so small. Even though I do get lip filler, I'm always looking to make them even a little bit more big. This costs $26. $26 for a gloss. That's kind of steep, but whatever. Let's see how this goes. Should I line my lips? Let's swatch it first. So I'm gonna swatch it to see. This is the shade Nearly Nude. Ooh, I love the name of that. Ooh, that reminds me of another color I have. What is it? It might be from Alamar Cosmetics, I think. Definitely feels sticky. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I should go in with a lip liner first. Let's just do it the way it is. And let's see, it looks really sticky. Like the way I just took it out of the tube, you see it's like all gooey. Honestly, lip glosses that are sticky are not my favorite thing, but let's see. I feel the minty, the plumping effect happening. I do not like this applicator though. This applicator is so flimsy. As you can see when I'm putting it on, it like it's not sturdy enough for it to like go where I'm asking it to go, if that makes sense. I don't like the applicator at all. The color is okay. Not a huge fan of peachy lip colors. I've just had like plumping glosses that are like a little bit more effective, I think, in my opinion. But it's also not as sticky on the lips like I thought it would be. Like I've had glosses where I go like this and you could see how sticky it is. I hate that. Oh my gosh, it grosses me out. But yeah, that is it. So the one thing I did want to mention though, I really do like this primer. I'm gonna continue testing it out though, because I obviously have to try it with like other foundations and stuff, but for right now I really do enjoy it, and I think it makes my foundation look really good. Like, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. You cannot see like any texture anywhere, and it has to do also with the foundation. The foundation is very good. Like, it doesn't, you don't see any texture in it. Everything in this box I really enjoyed. The only thing I'm iffy on is still the sponge and the gloss. So there's two things that I didn't really enjoy too much. But yeah, and yeah, let me know what you got in your Boxycharm this month. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.